If you're looking for an under 33-foot, half-ton towable bunkhouse with double-sized bunks, this 2022 Alpha Wolf 26DBH may just be perfect for you and your family. Let's go ahead and take a look. Hey guys, this is Cory here at Custom RV in Amarillo, Texas. And today we're going to take a look at the ultra popular 2022 Alpha Wolf by Forest River model 26DBH. This particular trailer comes in 31 feet 8 inches in overall length and is going to be about 6,150 pounds as we see it here equipped today. This is a layout that everybody and their brother builds. And what I want to do is focus on why you would pick the Alpha Wolf over the next guy's floor plan. And this one's going to feature a lot of big hitter features, and they focus on what's important and what you're going to use, feel, see, and touch every day, not just a bunch of glitz and glitter. So this one will have an outside kitchen, rear travel rack, rear camera, double over double bunks, a 10.7 cubic foot 12-volt compressor fridge, and we'll talk about some other great features and some other points of concern, such as this has a 60 by 74 inch camper queen bed that's kind of tight. It's a very compact bedroom. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump on to the inside, and we'll start with the living area. So one of the things that I really like about this floor plan in general, whether it's Alpha Wolf or Surveyor or anybody that makes it, is the fact of how nice and open these floor plans feel. And the big benefit there is you have a nice super slide out. And in that slide out, you'll have a big true U dinette, so you can sleep 2 adults there, and that will drop down into a bed, of course. And then this one today we're looking at in the jackknife sofa, which is the standard option, or the standard feature. You can get this with theater seats. Anytime you see a jackknife sofa, there's always an option for theater seats. And we do have one on the lot with the theater seats. I will post a link to that particular trailer down in the description below. Now, let me know, do you prefer the jackknife sofa that's going to feature a little bit more storage and sleeping capacity, or would you like that theater seat? That way we can order the correct version, because no matter how we order these, it's always wrong in somebody's mind. Now you can see you've got great window coverage over here. This one is lacking in campside windows, and for some reason they don't put a slide-in window over here. I kind of wish they would, but again, they don't. They're, you know, if they can leave out a window to save cost a little bit, they're going to do that. And that's one of the things that this brand is really good at, is standardizing things to keep the cost down. Now you can see you've got these zebra shades, and people either love or hate those. I personally think they're awesome. But again, let me know what you think about the zebra shades. Something else I know some people don't really care for is you do have a little bit of carpet in the slide out. And again, I'm sure Alpha Wolf will eventually get that out of the slide out, but to do that, it requires some re-engineering of things. So they have not done that quite yet because of the demands of the RV industry. You can see the disco blue accent lights that people either love or hate. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. Maybe. There we go. And these trailers are nice and bright thanks to the lighter wood tones. Now you've got some darker accents like that slide out fascia. And one of the things I've noticed that they do, even though they don't have a whole bunch of LED lights, these trailers are still nice, bright, and open feeling inside of them, even though they just do a single strip down the center. Now again, as I said previously, this is kind of lacking on campside windows. At least they do give you the window in the entry door, you know, a viewing window, and the window above your countertop area. Now that window in the entry door is prepped for a thin shade, which is, I think, a must-have feature. And the reason that I say that is it never fails that that's where the sun comes in, is there, and if, you know, in the entry door window. And it's just nice to be able to give you a little bit of privacy. Now over here is going to be your entertainment center. You have the 5200 BTU electric space heating fireplace that will help take the chill out of the air on some cold spring and fall mornings. Then up top, you'll have a component shelf, which is this area right here. You're also going to have a couple of 12-volt USB ports and your AM, FM, and Bluetooth stereo system that will control the interior and exterior speakers. Now, TVs are an option in the Alpha Wolf product line. That way, they kind of let you pick your own adventure. If you want a smart TV, you can, put a smart TV up there. They're not forcing you into one. Now, we go ahead and apply that option because a lot of customers have told us at the price point that these are at, they kind of expect a TV. And again, let me know what you think. We love to get feedback like that. That way we can, again, order the correct trailer. If we look up top, Alpha Wolf uses a standard 15,000 BTU Coleman Q series air conditioner. That's going to be about 15 decibels quieter than a competing Dometic air conditioner or Furrion. And this trailer is going to be prepped for the second air conditioner as well, which is really nice. Now, down below here, you can see that you have no vents in the floor. There are going to be cabinet ducted and wall ducted heat vents, which is going to be super easy cleaning because especially in a bunkhouse, kids are going to spill stuff. They're going to drop, crayons, Cheerios, track sand in and stuff. And it just makes it easier for mom and dad to keep the camper a little bit cleaner. Now you can see your kitchenette here. We'll come back to this here in just a minute. There's your thermostat for your heat and air conditioner. Notice it's a digital thermostat. It's a little easier to program and things. And then we've got the bunks over here. So these are double over double bunks, 300-pound weight limit on each bunk. So if you have to have an adult sleep there, you can definitely do that. You've also got a split curtain on the top, plus the big one over here. And I really like that. That way the kids aren't necessarily fighting over the curtains. You can see you have the ladder, so you don't have to throw the kids into the top bunk. A little bit of storage underneath there, which I'll show you here in just a minute. And then each bunk is going to have household, USB, lights, and a window. And so many brands in this price point, which, if you're not aware, that Alpha Wolf competes with a lot of stick and tin trailers. And so many brands don't have windows on the top and bottom bunks. Now this top window, it does not open. It's kind of like a porthole window, but at least they let some extra light in and things like that. Now this bottom window is an emergency exit. You can see that you do have the pleated night shades for anywhere except for your main living area slide out. And I'm okay with that it's a little cheaper to do it that way. Would I prefer the zebra shades? Of course, yes. But again, these guys are not just going to add a feature just to make the trailer more expensive. They're going to, again, use big hitter features that everybody is looking for. So with that being said, let's go ahead and open up all this storage in this kitchen and take a look at that, because I tell you, for a 31-foot trailer, this has pretty dang good storage. So starting the storage off, one of the benefits of the jackknife sofa is you do have this big trunk storage underneath here. So that's good for cases of water, blankets, pillows, extra sheets, whatever you want to put in there. I also forgot to mention you do have a small little shoe garage underneath that fireplace. Underneath the dinette, you're going to have full storage. You'll have two of these 40-inch deep dinette drawers, and I absolutely love these things. They make the storage come out to you so you don't have to get on your hands and knees. Now back underneath the bunks, you are again going to have this little cubby hole back here, perfect for, really whatever you want to use it for. Duffel bags, things of that sort. So I like that they utilize that space there. You've got a humongous pantry in these, and in case you forget where the pantry is, they go ahead and label it on the door. And if you've watched any of my videos, you know how I feel about that. Personally, I think it's stupid. But anyways, One of the things that I really like about this pantry and the way that Alpha Wolf does their pantries in general is they leave you a little bit of room here. That way you can set a broom down there. And so many times in a camper or any RV, it's hard to find places for Swiffers and brooms and things of that sort. So I really do like that they thought about that. Now over here is going to be your 10.7 cubic foot 12 volt compressor driven refrigerator. So you can see you've got great storage there. The benefit with these is you can travel with these running. You can't do that with a gas and electric RV fridge. And these things only use about 3 amps of power when they're down to temperature. They use about 9 to 10 amps when they're cooling down, but they only cool down in an hour and a half instead of 1 to 2 days like the RV fridges. You've got your microwave and hood vent up here. Great storage up there as well. You've got the fluted glass cabinet inserts. You're going to have the removable backsplash and cutting board. That's that wooden piece back there. 3-burner cooktop with the glass cover. Oven down below in case you want to do some baking. One of the neat things about this is this knob here will spark in the oven as well as spark the burners. You've got a glass door on the oven so you can see what you're cooking, and you've got a light in there as well. Now these are all going to be pressed membrane thermofoil style countertops. You've got the sink cover there, farm style sink with the apron front, high-rise pull-out sprayer faucet, and then you're going to have your hand sanitizer station that you can hook up a bottle of hand soap or hand sanitizer. 3 full extension plywood box, ball bearing drawer guided drawers, and then a little bit of storage here for a waste basket. Personally, what I would do, and let me know what you think about this, I would take that panel out so you can put a bigger waste basket in here as well. Now, as far as outlets, you'll notice you don't see any in the wall. And the reason for that is this is a laminated wall. It's really hard to run electrical wiring in a laminated wall. So what they do is you can see you've got household outlets up under the cabinet there. That way you can still plug in appliances and things of that sort. Now, lastly, over here, you're going to have your total control panel. So you've got your awning and slide out controls, a whole bunch of lighting controls, your water heater, water pump switches, and your tank monitoring panel. You're also going to have your electric water heater switch and the voltage meter for the juice pack solar option that these come with. Now, this one has 150 watts of solar because we've added the expansion kit to it. But the neat thing with this control panel, going back to that, is number one, they just give you a button. And I really do like that. Not everybody wants to Bluetooth these things to their phones. But if you do want to, you can Bluetooth this control panel to your cell phone or your smartphone. And you're able to run your lights, your slide out, your awning, your water pump, your water heater on gas. It also will work the rear camera that comes with these. So a lot of people are really starting to like this panel for that reason. And the biggest benefit that I can see is, let's say you're at a campground and you're camping with some buddies and you're at their camper and you've got your awning out, don't have it tied down, and a thunderstorm starts to roll in. You can walk out, point at your camper with your cell phone and roll the awning back up. So you don't have to run over here when it hits and hope that you save your awning. So just one little example where the Bluetooth connectivity of this comes in very handy. So with that being said, let's go ahead and we'll jump back to the bathroom and take a look at that. So as we step into the bathroom, first thing, I know I've got the steps folded up. I kind of did that on purpose so that you can see, even with those up, if you can't put those down for some reason, you still have plenty of room in here. You're going to have a porcelain foot flush lever toilet, second entry door, which is really nice so the kids aren't running in and tracking the whole camper up just to go to the bathroom. That does have a deadbolt privacy lock on it, and this is more so a case where I would put the thin shade on here. That way people can't see in if they were to get up real close to the door. You're going to have a tub shower, ABS plastic surround shower paneling. You can be upwards of 6'3" and still shower in here. Now your head is going to be in the bubble, but at least you can still stand in there comfortably without having to duck. Large max air vent fan up here. And then over here, you're going to have your medicine cabinet. Notice they put that on an angle. That costs a little bit more money, but it makes it where you can actually stand in the bathroom instead of in the doorway. You're going to have a GFI protected outlet, motion sensor lights. The kids don't have to turn on the lights in the bathroom if they need to go in the middle of the night. Big sink, small little countertop. I would have liked to see maybe just a small little sink or a smaller sink in this one, just for that reason. And then you've got a little bit more storage right there. Now, as we walk up to the front, I do want to mention, I will leave a link down in the description below where you can check pricing on this unit or any of our units at any time. And I will post our contact information down there as well as at the beginning of this video. 60 by 74 inch camper queen bed. Now, you could put in a true queen here, but you'd be coming up right to this wall. So personally, what I would do is leave it a shorter camp queen. And most people are going to be okay with it. You know, I can sleep on a camp queen, and most people are not going to sleep stretched out as far as they can, like a 2x4. Now over here, you're going to have hanging storage on both sides of the bed. Household and USB ports on both sides of the bed. Everybody always asks me what this thing is. It's an mount for an expensive Bluetooth speaker, or it's 2 USB ports. So the speaker doesn't come with the trailer, so personally I just leave it as 2 USB ports. There is storage underneath the bed, and then you've got storage that will go all the way across up there. This is a 50 amp trailer, so if you did want to add a second air conditioner, it would go right where this junction box is. I also really like that they do this tall vertical window, but I wish it opened. That way you could get full cross breeze in your bedroom, because the window behind me is the only one that opens back here. There is a TV backer in this wall here, and you can run the connections through this hole here to the cable and power on the other side of the wall. So again, you can add a TV if you want to. So that's going to wrap it up for the 2022 Alpha Wolf 26DBH interior. Let's go ahead and close this slide out up and look at it in travel mode. So with the slide out closed, as you can see here, it does get very tight. I think I can fit through there. Yes, I can. But just barely can. So you can get to the refrigerator, and I'll go ahead and show you that you can open that all the way up. Same thing with the freezer compartment. You can get back here to your pantry. You can get back to the bunks. Now, you're not going to be able to use that ladder, but you can still get to each bunk bed. Now, you may have to help the kids get in and out, but that's still better than nothing. You can get to the bathroom. So if you don't want to go through the entire trailer, you can, again, just go through this door. So that is always a very nice feature. Now, as we spin back around, again, you can get to the dinette, you can get to the sofa, you can get to the drawers, you can get to all your kitchen space, which is, again, a very nice feature to be able to have. Now, as far as bedroom space up here, you can get to the whole bedroom. Now, you have to come in this door since you can't get to that door, but still, you have total travel access on this trailer. All right, guys, so we're on the outside of this 2022 Alpha Wolf by Forest River model 26DBH. First things up front, you have a 3/4 fiberglass front cap with LED docking lights. You're gonna have a power tongue jack, 2 20-pound propane tanks, a 7-way plug holder and chain hook right there, which is really nice to keep your chains and 7-way out of the mud and snow. And then you're gonna have a Group 27 series battery that comes factory standard with the juice pack. Now, the juice pack, again, it is a 50-watt solar panel. It comes with the battery disconnect, the solar charge controller, the panel and that voltmeter that we saw on the inside. We go a step further and add an extra 100 watt panel, which is really, really handy to be able to run that 12 volt compressor refrigerator. Alpha Wolf does use true 2-inch thick sidewalls, just like this big, beautiful hemisphere back there in the background. A lot of people really like that, and it does have a forced air enclosed underbelly as well. Now, an option we really like to bring in on these is you do have the power stabilizer jacks. That way you don't have to crawl underneath it to, run them down manually with a drill or something. You just push button. Now, those are not leveling systems. That is a stabilizer jack only. If we look in here on your pass-through storage, notice it's nice and finished off. Not very many manufacturers do that. You're gonna have your battery disconnect and your solar charge controller, and then you'll have 2 motion sensor lights as well. You can see you've got magnetic holdbacks, slam latches, and you've got a leash latch to tie up your fur babies. Now, if we drop down underneath here, you can see that you do have, again, a fully enclosed and forced air heated underbelly. You've got the ultra popular black glass entry doors, larger entry assist handle on your main door, and then both doors are going to have the MORryde step above steps with the easy adjust feet. Those will flip up inside the door, kind of like you saw in the bathroom earlier. Alpha Wolf does one of the best small mini outside kitchens on the market. You're going to have a propane hookup down right there. 2 burner cooktop. You've got a little sink here. This is a dog dish dump style. Portable ice maker, and then a small mini refrigerator. That is 110 volt only, not 12 volt. And then here is going to be your cold water spray port for over here. You can see dual axle and with those gorgeous looking rims. If you did want to bring the TV outside here, you can do that. You've got the mount and the appropriate connections, as well as dual outside speakers. You can see you've got a power awning that is going to have LED light strips on it. Here's your other entry door. Same treatment, it just doesn't have the larger entry assist handle. We can always add one of those for you if you did want to, though. Back on the back here, you're going to have your rear travel rack that's rated at 250 pounds. Then you've got your LCI Insight backup camera system up there as well. All LED tail and marker lights. Then over on this side, you're gonna have your 6-gallon gas and electric water heater, an easy convenience light, your 50 amp service, all your water connections, so fresh water, city water. This is gonna have a black tank flush to clean out the inside of your toilet tank, which is way better than having to shove a garden hose down there. Cable and satellite hookups, and a handy outside shower. You're also going to have another storage compartment here. Again, the same treatment, slam latches, magnetic holdbacks. And then down here, you're going to have your main termination valve area. Now, notice your gate valves, they're tucked up in the underbelly, which is really nice. It keeps them from freezing as easily. And notice this is not underneath a slide out. Now it gets a little tight over here since we've got 5th wheels right here, but you can see here's your slide out. It is prepped for the Solera awning or slide out topper awnings. I don't really recommend those, but you can do that if you did want to, and we can assist you with that. And then up here is going to be your other side of your pass-through storage. Again, power stabilizer jacks. And let's go ahead and take a look at the weights. So as you can see here, here is your weight sticker. So you're gonna have about a 8,000 to 9,000 pound GVWR. There's your axle weights, and then here's gonna be your cargo carrying capacity. And then right here is gonna be your dry weight at 6,154 pounds. So all right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for the 2022 Forest River Alpha Wolf model 26DBH. If you're interested in this travel trailer or any travel trailer or 5th wheel that we have in stock, I'll leave you a link down in the description below where you can check pricing on any of our inventory at any time without having to talk to a human. You can also give us a call if you do want to talk to an actual human at 806-335-2336, or you can send us an email at contact@custom-rv.com. You can also reach me directly with any questions at my personal cell phone number, which is area code 806-382-6274. Again, feel free to call or text me with any questions. I'm more than happy to answer those. And if you're interested, please give us the opportunity to earn your business. Remember, at Custom RV, we're a no hidden fee dealership. We leave this up to the bigger dealers, and we know that RVs are made for women, so men can go camping. All right, guys, if you could do me a favor, hit that like button down below if you enjoyed this video. If you're new to the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe and notification bell. That helps you keep up to date with all of our new content that we have coming out for you. With that being said, guys, that's going to wrap it up. We appreciate every single one of you that's liked, shared, commented, subscribed, and for taking the time to watch our videos. We hope to see you out on our lot very soon. We'll talk to you again later.